Hello friends, welcome again. So we were here. We are able to set up a remote control using Arduino and we are able to get all the hex codes for each button. Now we are going to make something which every child dream of, that means his or her own remote controlled car. So I have a remote, I have Arduino, I get a few motors, like two motors are required, and the chassis and all, and I should be able to make my own remote controlled car. To keep the thing simple, I'll use only four buttons or maybe five. I'll use volume plus for moving the car forward, volume minus to move it reverse way. This is for left turn and this is for right turn. I will run this code and note down the hex codes for each of these buttons. So whenever you are going to make any remote controlled application, you should know these hex codes. So whichever buttons you are going to use, please note down those hex codes. Once I have these codes with me, I make the circuit. It's very simple. I have taken two motors. Ideally, I should have taken the motors with L293D, but we are just keeping the thing simple here so that you understand the logic. To run the motor in forward as well as reverse, we need to control both the terminals of motor with different output pins that we have already explained in the previous videos. So we come back to the coding part. So here we have the same code, and this time I am receiving my IR at pin number 11. So I write it 11. Now I define four variables for four pins. This is motor 1, pin number 1 or input 1, motor 1, input 2, motor 2, input 1, motor 2, input 2. So like this, and the respective pin numbers where they are connected, 2, 3, 8, 9. Then I begin my code, and in the block code we were not defining anything like which pin is input, which is output and all, but here we have to specifically define that, and I define that pin mode for these four pins are output. We start our serial communication and then we say, okay, if I receive some results, then this is a case statement, one of the standard feature of most of the programming languages, that if the value is this is a hex code for volume plus button. So if it is volume plus, what should I do? I should move forward. So I made, instead of writing all the four commands here and keep my code clean, I just write, okay, this is a function forward. So forward function is called. In the code, when I scroll down, so here is my forward function. In the forward function, what are we doing? We are saying just print I am moving forward, and digital write, that means write the digital value on this pin as high. So motor 1, input 1 is high, input 2 is low. That means motor will move forward. Motor 2, input 1 is high, input 2 is low. Motor 2 will also move forward. Both the motors are moving forward. My boat will move forward. When I receive another hex code which is for left turn, so for left turn what should I do? I stop this one, or I move this one reverse, this one forward. For right turn I do the opposite, and for reverse I run both of them in the reverse order, and for stopping I will make every value as 0. This is the simple thing. Just put as many cases as you want. Case for left turn, case for right turn, case for volume minus, case for stopping. Just take care that you are writing the correct hex code values here, and very small function for each type of operation. Backward means low high, both backward. Left turn means one is clockwise, one is anti-clockwise. Right turn means this is anti-clockwise, this is clockwise, and stop means all are stopped. Now Once you understand the code, we will run the serial monitor also, and let us see how are we able to operate this. So we run the simulation. On the serial monitor, you are going to see what are the prints that we are having. So when I press this volume plus, it says forward. Both the motors are moving clockwise with 3846 rpm. If I go this way, this motor stops or goes back, and this one moves forward, so the robot will start moving towards the right. If I press this, it will start moving towards the left. If I press volume minus, both the motors are in the reverse direction, it is moving reverse. And if I press the center button, both the motor stops. In between, if I press any other switch, any other button, if I press, I am not getting any response. Okay, so this is how this project, that means remote controlled car, can be made. And now you must have got a lot of ideas that not only the car, you can make a lot of applications which can be controlled by remote control. It can be the door, it can be your lights, you can control multiple lights of your room. All these things are possible. You have to just know the basics, which I am sure you are knowing now, and go and explore your learned ways. Thank you.